look here for Ellis. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry dishes to Green. Kicks to Thompson. Thompson right side. Back to Green. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. And it's Thompson again missing. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13. Just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Barea, the pass to Ellis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Pulls from the top of the key. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Aminu. And that's now 8 points for Ellis.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Curry kicks to Lee. Back to Curry. Barnes dishes to Curry. Feeds to Thompson. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 8 points.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Now Barea, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I'll tell you what, he'll get some of those hustle points if he keeps boxing out like that.
Green with a screen on Ellis. Curry attacking. With the block.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on J.J. Barea. Now, last month turned out for him. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So both teams changing it up here. Here is Livingston. Dishes it to Lee. Lee left side. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here's Barea. 9 points last game. Trying to find Parsons and gets it to him. Out to the right wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Pocket 6. Uses the glass to drop it in. Nowitzki's got 10.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here is Livingston. Hit by Lee. Livingston passes to Spates. And stolen by Nowitzki. Barea with it. Nowitzki a screen. Barea kicks to Parsons. He dishes it to Aminu. Dallas moving it around. Parsons' shot is off.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Iguodala outside. Now Barea still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Banked in off the glass.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here is Livingston. The feed to Holiday. The dish to Livingston. He tries for 3. That's good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And here's Barea, averaging 9 points per contest. Pass to Aminu. To the paint. Now here's Parsons. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Livingston. The shot is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Tune in next Sunday, February 8th. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Hoops action.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Al-Farouq Aminu. J.J. Barea is out there with Harris. And it's Chandler, and it's Parsons in at the 4 slot. Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here is Livingston. Lee, a screen on Harris. Livingston dishes to Lee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch, catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate. He makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you know, the Mavericks got back into the playoffs last season after missing the playoffs in 13. And this is a team that expects to be a playoff factor. Aside from that one season, they've not missed the playoffs since 2000.
And he gets the bucket. And here are the Warriors now. Iguodala outside. He kicks to Holiday. Lee sets a screen for Holiday. Chandler with the block. They recover it. 6 to shoot. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Outside Holiday, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you look at the legacy of success for the Mavs. You have to go back to 2000 to find the last time they had a losing season. Even in 2013, in what they term a disappointing year, they went 500 in the cutthroat Western Conference. Pretty impressive.
Barea with it. To the right side. Harris inside, guarded by Holiday. Barea kicks to Harris. Lets it go from 11. Barea, no good. And you look at how much ownership can impact the team's fortunes the first 20 years for the Mavericks. They've cracked 506 times, but they've done it in every season under current ownership.
Well, I know ownership is important, partner, but come on now. They do have Dirk Nowitzki, and he has a lot to do with that winning record as well. But no question about it, the Mavericks are clearly a first-rate franchise, and everybody from ownership on down can take pride.
Chandler Parsons, a second-round pick by the Rockets out of Florida back in 2011. Steve, what a find.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, he looked ready to play at the NBA level. I mean, the speed wasn't too much for him. His skill level translated beautifully, and he's improved every season. His three-point shooting is getting better, but the ability to do so many things makes him a very effective player.
The free throw drops for Parsons.
And Parson, he's 6'10", maybe 6'9". 6'10" might be a stretch, but he's a good athlete, has a tight handle. I think the more open style of play in the NBA suits his strengths as a player who likes to attack in transition and is able to get to the rim and has a really good basketball IQ, too.
Plays with great confidence.
He really does.
Both free throws good from Parsons. And Chandler likes to play in the move, even in the half court. He'll back up off the three-point line and get a running start on his defender.
He's got a lot of game.
Now here is Barbosa. Green with a screen for Thompson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thompson's got 10.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Dirk Nowitzki has a game that certainly should age well. He said standing in the corner shooting a three ball will never be a problem. It's the preparation you have to do every summer. Once I get tired of that, it'll be over quick. You've got to put in a lot of work at this age to still perform at a high level. A pretty honest assessment, guys.
A great work ethic, Doris, and he holds himself to that standard all the time. Thanks.
What a night so far for Ellis. He has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
That's good from Ellis.
Monte Ellis at 6'3" is certainly a gifted scorer. He played most of his career minutes at the shooting guard position. He gives up some size there, however, and that's been a challenge for him at the defensive end.
Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Dallas with a change here, too. Rajon Rondo is checked in for J.J. Barea. And Ellis drops them both. And some have felt as a scoring combo guard, Ellis would be best as a sixth man. Steve, coming off the bench, what do you think?
I agree. You know, as talented as he is, you know, he's really kind of a combo guard who's a nightmare matchup for a lot of players. But he's not a true point, and he doesn't have that size that you want at the two-guard spot. So, to me, the sixth man makes perfect sense.
Now, here's Green. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Tries again. Ezeli can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Shoots from 12. And the shot falls short this time. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Green with a screen on Felton. Barbosa kicks to Barnes. Here's Ezeli. He's guarded by Chandler. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Festus Ezeli missing time last season recovering from his knee surgery. He's trying to regain his form after a rookie season which saw him start 41 games.
And Ezeli re-injuring his MCL and PCL ligaments towards the end of his rookie season. He'd first strained that knee in his senior season at Vanderbilt.
He misses the free throw. And for Ezeli, only 6 years of organized basketball, Clark, prior to even entering the NBA.
Yeah, he's young to the game, and you can see it sometimes in how he plays, but the size and athleticism he possesses are really valuable assets, and I think he's got a chance with work to be a contributing player.
And he sinks the second.
Festus Ezeli is 6'11", about 260 lbs, and really gets off the floor well. He's strong, he has an explosive frame, and those kind of guys don't come along every day.
Now here's Ellis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Ezeli, the 30th big back in 2012, primarily, Steve, in there for defense and rebounding.
Yeah, not the best hands, but he's a young player. He's a big who can improve on that. The biggest thing is, you know, a guy with that combination of size and quickness and agility, he's got a chance to become a quality big man in this league.
That's good from Ellis.
It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency now. They make draft